Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence. Then success is sure. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. I can resist everything except temptation. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. The best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Golf is a good walk spoiled. When we remember we're all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is an optimist after it, he knows too little. It's not what you don't know that kills you. It's what you know for sure that ain't true. When angry, count to 4. When very angry, swear. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happened. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. Thunder is good. Thunder is impressive. But it is lightning that does the work. The lack of money is the root of all evil. It is easier to stay out than get out. Familiarity breeds contempt, and children. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. It is better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Always acknowledge a fault. This will throw those in authority off their guard and give you an opportunity to commit more. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. The trouble with the world is not that people know too little. It's that they know so many things that just aren't so. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. To be good is noble, but to show others how to be good is nobler and no trouble. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. I have never wished to cater to the crowd. For what I know they do not approve, and what they approve I do not know. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. There are basically two types of people. People who accomplish things, and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. I do not fear death. I had been dead for billions and billions of years before I was born, and had not suffered the slightest inconvenience from it. It's not the parts of the Bible that I can't understand that bother me. It is the parts that I do understand. A successful man is one who makes more money than his wife can spend. A successful woman is one who can find such a man. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop.